9 people were injured during a post-Memorial Day shootout on the Hollywood Beach boardwalk. The Wild West-style gunslinging occurred after 2 groups got into an argument. Like many disagreements in Florida these days, it was settled not with fists, but with firearms. It's about to get significantly more dangerous in Florida. On July 1st, the License to Kill Act will go into effect. It eliminates concealed weapons permits, letting gun owners carry firearms without licenses, and it eliminates all training. Given the bloodshed at Hollywood Beach, the Florida legislature needs to call a special session to repeal the License to Kill Act. Under Governor Ron DeSantis, Florida is dangerous enough without making it easier for criminals and crackpots to carry more weapons. Little Dick Ron, short for Little Dictator, loves to say he's the great protector of children. Yet 4 of the 9 people shot on the boardwalk were minors between the ages of 1 and 17. So much for protecting the kids. Instead of returning to Florida to address the gun crisis and what happened on Hollywood Beach, DeSantis is gallivanting around Iowa running for president. By the way, we are leading the fight against Ron DeSantis. Help us defeat DeSantis today with a donation or by visiting our amazing online store. Every dollar you spend at our store is a direct contribution to our efforts against Little Dick Ron. So check it out at littleddickron.com or waynebesenstore.com. Ron DeSantis portrays the Sunshine State as the free state of Florida. An article in the South Florida Sun-Sentinel tells a very different story. Hollywood resident Kat Uden was out walking her dog Monday night when she heard police sirens. Uden said, "A lot of parents are going to be afraid to bring their kids to the beach on weekends and holidays now." Area resident Howard Sirota said, quote, "I already think twice before heading to Hollywood Beach because everyone and their mother has a gun." How can DeSantis credibly say that Florida is free when Floridians are too afraid of gun violence to go to the beach with their families? It seems that fear has gunned down freedom and many people are living under virtual house arrest, afraid to venture outside for fear of gun violence. DeSantis' gun obsession is also scaring away tourists, which are the lifeblood of Florida's economy. Taylor and Dave Frankel were visiting from New Jersey when the bullets flew. They watched people run for cover and they hid behind a shed on Hollywood Beach to save their lives. Frankel says he's not sure they'll come back again. And why would they want to return to DeSantistan to put their lives in jeopardy? If the legislature doesn't act with an emergency session to repeal DeSantis' crazy and lax gun law, gun violence in Florida will go from horrible to intolerable. A recent study by researchers at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health found that moving to less restrictive laws was associated with a 24% increase in the rate of assaults with firearms. A study by Everytown for Gun Safety found Mississippi, which has the weakest gun laws in America, had the highest rate of gun deaths. The Giffords Law Center argued against Florida's License to Kill law. It found, quote, "Relaxing public carry laws is associated with a 13 to 15% increase in violent crimes, as well as an 11% increase in rates of homicides committed with handguns. The state of Florida requires 1,200 hours of training to obtain a license to cut hair, 500 hours of training to obtain a massage therapist license, and 240 hours of training to become a licensed manicurist. Yet Little Dick Ron's new law requires 0 hours of training with guns. Ron DeSantis lies, but the numbers don't. The boardwalk bloodbath on Hollywood Beach is a glimpse of the future unless DeSantis calls a special legislative session to repeal his dumb and deadly gun law."